on our podcast. And here we go. Thank you guys for listening and watching the Last Call Entertainment podcast. We're very excited to be downtown at Blue Boutique. What's the address here? You guys remember?
1154 South, 300
nice.
West.
1154 South, 300 West. We're right in front of Target. Everyone knows where Target is, right? I always say it's in front of Target. And they, oh yeah, right?
Right next to Target.
I'll send people here all the time.
Thank you.
Depending on what they're looking for, right? Now, if I was sending someone here, what could they be looking for me to send them?
At this time, and this
You keep the mic
this
up.
time right here, right now, pride wear, rave wear, we're really big with that. Lingerie, sexual health needs,
Cool.
right? Yeah. Shoes, dancer wear.
We got shoes
got
in the
everything.
sorry. We got some shoes in the background here. if you
Bras
can
and
see.
corsets, bra fittings.
It's a very cool place for all that. And we're celebrating Pride. And it looks like Emily here. Emily and Julie. Emily is the store manager here downtown. Julie is the super trainer.
Super
your
trainer,
title?
super power trainer.
Yeah, exactly.
Among
So
other
I'm
things.
the trainer here for Blue Boutique. So what I do is I go to each location and train our new hires, and I also keep informed on the latest and greatest so that I can continue to train the staff so they're serving everybody's needs all the time. And yeah, I'm a little bit of bra queen.
Yeah, the bra fitting. She does bra fitting.
I do bra fittings.
And you train everyone how to do
She
it.
do.
trains us how to
Uh-huh.
do bra fittings.
We're so at Blue Boutique we get really blessed with a lot of different trainings, and with Blue, they've actually sent me out to Minnesota. I think no, Wisconsin.
It was
a
so far away she
Madison,
can't remember. Where did I go?
It
Where
was
am I?
Madison, Wisconsin, and we also were sent to New York. So I've got really personalized one-on-one training to be able to do fittings for different folks. And something that's special and unique about Blue Boutique is we're an inclusive bra fitting. So you come in and you say you want a bra fitting, we're giving it to you, no matter what the deal is. So we're gonna give bra fittings out.
Very personal.
And personal fittings. We're gonna sit and do those
Educate
things.
you on what the best bra is for your body type. Whatever makes you feel sexy.
Nice.
And that's the same
And comfortable.
with lingerie and our corsets and our rave wear, which is really kind of what we translate over to pride wear as well. It's so fun because you can really customize your look, and we're super happy to do that with you. One of the things that we really specialize in is being a best friend to all of our clients. We do relationship-based sales, so we're super happy to be doing that dress you up and play Barbie and get you your own unique look.
Help you find your sexy.
That's cool.
Be your friend for your visit and help
That's
you
cool.
bring out your sexy.
Good. What are you guys doing for Pride? Like, what do you have specifically for that? Besides this fan
So
behind us?
we don't really have a lot that is individualized for Pride. We have a few things that we pull in during Pride, like the shirt that Emily's wearing. But what
Says love
we
on it.
have carry it
Can you read
all
that?
year long because we don't believe that we necessarily need to have it in our store one time a year. We have it in our store all the time. So we don't really have too much that is specific to Pride. We just always carry things that are going to be LGBTQIA inclusive as well. So even down to like pasties that have rainbows on them, and jock straps too. So we have all that kind of thing all the time.
I think a lot about Pride is like feeling comfortable in your sexuality, and we have everything that helps you feel comfortable in your sexuality no matter what it is. You know, so.
Cool. What do you mean when you say you have a safe space?
So a safe space for Blue Boutique is that we're going to celebrate everybody's individuality and create an environment that everybody feels comfortable in without taking away space from others. So you come in and it's not just oriented to one person. We're going to customize your experience to your needs.
Oh, good.
And do everything that we can to make you feel comfortable. Coming down to your level and making sure that you're understanding everything that we're doing for you.
Oh, nice. So we've got rave wear and stuff. Maybe you could grab one of those and show them.
Yeah. So let's go with Rainbow Tink here. Let's see. We need to get her in here.
Is there names for them? Nicknames?
Yeah,
name
we're
everything.
naming her now. She's Rainbow
Nice.
Tink.
Rainbow Tink is here.
And she's going to sprinkle you with fabulousness.
Put the mic on her, see what she has to say. There you go.
She says, look at my fun wings.
I'm gonna fly away.
And,
That's cute.
and so this is something that our staff put together too. So that's another thing that they're really quite good at is customizing looks. And then we're gonna have to grab this girl by her legs because she wants to fall out here.
No.
And then we have something that's a little more dom, a little more edgy. So this one's fun. I believe this is Roma, and so we can unzip. And if we wanted to add a little bit more color, we can go with a cute bralette or pasties.
There's plenty of other things in the back room that you could pair with it.
Yep.
Bring your naughty out.
Cool. It's great. I was in my head. I get that one gave me way too many thoughts. I'm like, I've never had a girlfriend that would wear that. Well, maybe I have. I don't know.
Maybe you didn't bring it out in her, you know?
Maybe.
Call her Spanky Tinkerbell.
I feel like you have
Naughty.
to get there. It's not
After
like
dark
a regular
Tinkerbell.
start.
Yeah, after
What
dark.
about the last one? What's her name?
Oh, okay. So this is one that was a little more custom. So we've done like a bandana with some legals.
It's alright. Don't worry.
And then we also got like some fun crystals up top for the necklaces.
Oh, that's cool.
And so,
I like that.
let's see. This one is Bohindi Stream is the necklace, and then we just got everyday legals.
Dancer legals. We have legal things for, you know, dancers.
So
Oh, okay.
our dancers can come in and feel safe, like that they are picking up the right things for their workwear.
So you know exactly what to sell them.
the
that
size is
fits
very
the-
specific
the
to like what is
policies,
legal.
procedures of
Mhm.
Utah State law.
Yep.
Great. Because we do live in Utah. If you're out of town, this is Utah. There's certain rules you have to adhere by.
Regulations.
Excuse me. So what kind of education do you do for your clients?
Okay, so that's another thing that
You're excited about?
Yeah, I'm especially excited about. So we are as stores certified as a sexual health resource. We're certified through the Center for Sexual Pleasure and Health, and that really means that we're certified on creating inclusive spaces, lubricants, safer sex, and pleasure-based anatomy, so that we're able to really explain to you, no matter where we're at in our store, what's going on.
What's pleasure-based anatomy?
Pleasure-based anatomy.
I've never heard that before.
So,
I mean, I can
pleasure-based
guess
anatomy.
what that means, but
Yeah,
what does
so
that mean?
we're talking about explaining what parts of your anatomy is going to be pleasurable for you. So I think that's probably a podcast exclusive conversation.
Well, I know I'm asking questions, right? You're like, be careful where you're going.
You said we couldn't say
But
this.
yeah. Well, I said you could say around it.
I'm
just
teasing
like,
you. I'm
well,
teasing you.
So, when it seems like most people know what those were, right?
Like if you have any sexual problems,
So,
we are educated. to
no,
deal with it.
actually,
but not
in
in a
Utah.
medically way. Not in a medically way, but
Yeah, and not in Utah. The education here can be lacking. So there's a lot of misinformation that goes around. So we're here to kind of combat that, so that we're guests know what things are going to help them have more successful bedroom experiences. I like to call it sexatonin. So like serotonin, but we're helping.
I like that sexatonin.
I like
Did
that.
you make
I like
that
that.
word
Yeah,
up?
I did.
that's her word.
You better go. You better
I
run
mean,
out
I don't
there
know.
after the show.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I
Trademark
made
it
it
or
up,
something,
but
right? When you Google it, this is the trick. You Google it. If nothing comes up, then you know, like,
There's got to be something.
Yeah.
That's got to be an
No,
urban
it's-
dictionary.
no,
We're gonna-
It has to
sometimes you come up with stuff.
be. Yeah. You can trademark a word.
You can trademark a word.
I'm on it.
are doing
I'm on
it.
it.
Yeah,
There's some
we're
words.
at-
Well, because it's,
right
not,
now.
it's not a word. It's not a word. That's why
no,
you can
yeah.
trademark it.
Okay.
You can even trademark a word in the context you're using it, like fangs, witch fangs, or fangs. If they trademark fangs and it was just those fangs and what it meant, you can maybe lock it in that way.
Yeah, pick up taglines to
Yeah.
your like movie lines.
I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, and that's
I know,
okay.
we're
'cause it gets kind of like too professional sometimes.
It does. It
Just
gets
straight,
serious.
Yeah, we don't want to get too serious. Too serious.
That's
So
something
your
that
subject
we're
is
really
it was a good one to go to, actually. I know that makes sense because a lot of people will struggle different ways with sexuality
Their own
sometimes.
sexuality,
You
yeah.
know?
Right. Well, there's
In
a
very
thing.
different ways, different things. Well, he did this, or she did that, or they did this.
Or even
right?
I'm curious about this,
And I didn't
don't
like
know
it,
how to
and I
go
felt
about
weird. I
it.
didn't want to say anything. It's all that stuff you're talking about, right?
Right, exactly. There's a thing called desire discrepancy. So that's something where two partners aren't really like coming together. So that's something that we can help with is bridge that gap so that they're able to come together and have a better experience together.
Yeah, yeah.
And help people make them feel okay that they like what they like, you know, if they haven't you know,
Normalizing it.
Normalize, yeah.
Mhm.
That's thank you.
Yeah. So, like for example, this one time, I was intimate with a girl. I felt like something was off, and then one time I'm like, I'll try this, and she loved it. Right? I talked dirty, and I had no idea. Right?
Yeah.
And those are the kind of things you're talking about. You kind of help people coach through it a little bit. Right?
So not like into that much intimacy because we don't really want for guests to feel like we're entering their bedroom. So it would be more like,
well, if they come and
help-
ask you.
help
Oh
them
yeah, if
into
they were to
it.
come in and ask
Yeah.
and say like,
I'm not
what
talking about
things
invading.
would you do to help with this? I'd say, well, let's look at these books, or maybe let's go into an app-related toy like a Wi-Fi toy and really kick up the spice.
Or I want a couple toy rather than
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
personal toy, or you know, there's different areas.
See, we can talk about it without
Yeah.
really like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
somewhere.
absolutely.
I'm like,
and this
what-
is something that we do on a daily basis. So we really come to the customer's level. Like, so if they know the medical terms and they're saying those things, we're gonna mirror that back to them. But if they're uncomfortable, we're gonna tone it down so that they're feeling comfortable in our
Get it
stores.
to a point that they
and
do
that's
feel
part of that
And
comfortable.
then
safe
safe
space.
Exactly.
It's mainly like trying to help people feel comfortable with their sexuality or
Yeah.
what you know, and there's a good group of girls here that really get. I don't want to say intimate like that, but like very personal with people. You know, help them feel comfortable to talk about really what's going on, rather than, you know, a lot of people walk in here and they're scared to even walk in the back room. You know, but like we want them leaving here feeling like, ooh.
Yeah, that
Really?
was
I-
painless.
Yes,
I've been hesitant to walk in the back room because I don't want to look like a creep.
Oh yeah,
You
no.
see? No.
That- we
you
get
get
that-
what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's very-
Like,
it's very
a
common.
single man walking in. Now, if I walk in with a girl or something, it's like, oh, okay, it's fun.
Right.
But I don't want to walk in there like, what are you looking for, right?
Right.
But
And we
that's
make
like,
sure
and I
to
don't
not
have all
do
that background you're talking about. I have some background, but
Yeah, no.
But
we-
you're not alone in that.
we-
That's-
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happens
no, I
a
know,
lot.
I know.
And that's
Guys are
where
looking
the-
I'm
around out
sharing
here.
it so people know too, because
Yeah.
Good,
I
that's
know
good.
I'm not the
Yes.
only one person.
We are
right?
okay.
Oh yeah,
we
no,
understand.
we see it daily, and that's the guess that we go. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit more special care.
And there's no judging here.
Mhm.
None at all. At all.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Never.
no.
What's your favorite product, sir?
Depends on
Oh,
the day of the week.
that's such a hard question for us to answer because we're such a variety of things. So when people ask us, "What's your favorite product?" It's so hard for us to answer because we have to go, okay, well, you have to narrow it down. Are you talking about bras? Are you talking about sexual
Right.
health? And then like
I
even
can
with the
show you a
sexual
good
health,
line.
we'll have to break down like what section of the sexual health are you talking about, and because we kind of break
The
it
liberators
down
are
into different
amazing.
categories. Yeah. So probably our most popular would be Levi because that's our Bluetooth.
No, I asked you what your favorite.
But that's also my
Oh,
favorite.
okay.
So they're just an incredibly company, and it gives more to the toy, so much more value, and they do a really good job with their vibrations. But
They back up their toy.
they back up their toys, and that's one of my personal favorites. For
Like they have a warranty?
2 years.
2 years 2 years in house, so that's kind of incredible. So you don't have to deal with shipping and sending it back and playing that game. You just kind of bring it back into store.
Do they do it sometimes after 2 years? Or no?
So some of the companies do have extended warranties that are further than our in-house.
Oh, interesting.
But
Just like
that's-
anything you buy. That's interesting.
We try to keep an educated.
It's like going to the
at
Home
when
Depot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Would you like to buy our extended warranty on this vibrator?
Yeah, so but not kind of not like that because some of our products will be much further than we're doing in-house. We don't want for something to happen to say we're going to do that in-house warranty for 10 years, and then they don't carry that. We don't carry that product anymore. So we'll just do what we can for in-house, and then we'll say just pay attention to what your warranty says, so you know, and keep all the way informed where that's going to begin and end.
Cool. So what about you?
My favorite product?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like, depends on my mood.
Okay.
It depends on the bat. I don't know. I know, right? That's a
I'm
really
like,
hard
let
question.
me narrow
What do
it
you
down
think?
for
What do
her.
you think?
I think
My favorite product would be.
is it Uberlube?
I like it. It really makes my hair really.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you're talking
It
about
really
your
was
hair.
amazing, yeah. But
Uberlube.
I wouldn't say that's my favorite product here. I don't.
CBD stuff that we sell.
The CBD stuff's pretty nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
cool.
it's-
Tell us
it's
about the
good.
CBD.
For like
Oil and what else?
for like pain relief, and I really want to. I wish we carried other CBD products, but we have topical and drops that are really really nice. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Other than
So-
what you until it comes to this stuff right here.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's just
thank
called
you.
Yes Life, and there's different ones.
This
So
stuff is
there's ones that you can
amazing.
ingest, and then there's ones that you can rub on your
Mhm.
back. We even have
I need
some
some
for
in
pets.
my back hurts.
That's
Mm.
it right there.
Yeah, this one smells amazing too.
That looks like a glue ball.
This is topical. Yeah,
Mhm.
this stuff we have some in the bathroom, and the girls will walk out after a long day, and you can smell it. It's like,
Yeah.
you good, girl? So that's a good one. Yeah.
Different milligrams too.
We have. I like probably the bonder stuff.
Yeah, I was
is my
gonna say
favorite, yeah.
this one's a close.
I was gonna bring up lingerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and outerwear because we sell like everyday wear. Like I'm actually wearing, and Emily's wearing a shirt from here, and I'm wearing a Hell Buddy outfit. We just get the most amazing assortment of really unique clothes from Hell Bunny to Voodoo Vixen. We also carry. Oh, I'm gonna forget the name of it. Killstar. Yes, Killstar.
Yes,
That's
Killstar.
it. Amazing
I
Killstar
would say
stuff.
Kelstar's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and
What
we've got
is
lots of,
Killstar?
so it's kind of like this witchy, gothy vibe.
Gothy. Yeah.
Really unique clothing.
Can you grab one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably
There's
the
just
moon.
Thank you.
right
Yeah, grab
there.
The moon sundress is my favorite. The one.
Sure. Whatever is that brand.
Kat knows what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yes. My favorite.
So,
Oh, that's cute.
Way cute. Yeah,
Mhm.
I love it.
I think it might be hard to pick up from far back here, but there's,
Crescent
moon-
moons on
crescent
it.
moon on it.
Yeah.
and he's kind of got a skull face,
Got long
this guy.
arms.
This is a moon that kind of reoccurs throughout Killstar's product, so he's kind of got a little bit of a skull face in his.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's cute.
Cool. Cool.
We have amazing buyers. They do a lot of research on what is trending and what they feel like is going to be a good placement in our store too. They don't want to do just every day. They want to make it special for our store because it's really quite interesting. A lot of the staff members that have been here in a lower amount of time, will come in and be like, when did we get this? And we're like, oh, we've had it for years. And so it's like a new experience every time you come in. And we do get different things every week. Something that's really awesome is that we do different products for different locations too. So we can send our guests to one store and they're going to get the same experience from one store to the other. Downtown is a great store to come to when you're feeling like, hey, I want some really individualized attention.
Mm-hmm.
Which store?
This
Downtown,
yeah.
this one,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You get real personal experience down here because we're not as busy as the Sugar House location or the West Valley location. We're able to actually sit down and like have a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
which is
Great.
nice.
Spend
Yeah.
a whole lot more one-on-one time with
Oh,
our
yeah.
guests.
Well, that's why I brought up the whole sexual thing because sometimes you're like, you want to do something else, but you're afraid the partner is going to be like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And
You
sometimes-
freak.
And it's
Or
nice to
they'll-
be able
or
to
they'll
have
be
that
like,
time with the
oh,
customer.
I love that. Why didn't you do that before?
Right.
Right.
Conversation.
So,
Communication is key.
Communication, and
All
that's
the
what
way around.
we'll oftentimes tell guests, well, come come with your partner, because this is a great place to start that conversation, have that communication, get that consent together, and so they're able to really explore together.
Break down the wall,
Mhm.
you know. Open up some doors and break down walls.
Yeah, yeah. And find out things about your partner that you maybe didn't know because
That happens a lot.
it didn't occur before. Just like you were talking before. Oh, I tried this different thing.
Yeah, and I
and
know
it
it's a
worked really
thing.
great.
Like, it's not like Adam's only had this problem. It's
It's only
every
you. It's only
friend
you,
I've
Adam.
ever had has talked to me, and I had my product Wow, right?
Mhm.
And I'd hear all sorts of sexual stuff, right? And I was like, they'd just come and just start sharing, and I'd be like, oh, okay, great, I'm glad I
See,
helped.
so then you
right?
know. Then you know.
Yeah.
Like
So everyone goes through that, but a lot of people don't. People watching might not even realize that other people go through that.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
They don't have the opportunity.
It's 100% normal, and it's something that we see on a day-to-day basis, and it's why we really love our jobs, is because we get to be involved, even if it's just a spark of something great for our guests. So we find joy in that. We find that that's inspirational.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It feels good. It
What-
feels good.
What do you think sets you apart from other stores?
That right there.
Yeah,
Very
right
simple.
there, right
Right
there.
there.
That would
Victoria's
be-
Secret, Blue Boutique.
That right there. We have people
Well-
call back to say thank you so much. You know, you
I know I
really,
said
really
Victoria's
helped me.
Secret.
Yeah, so that's
I
like
do that
right
on
me
purpose.
as
I do that on
for
purpose.
me that's like a little bit of a ooh.
It's like
I got
walking-
lots of
it's like
reasons
walking
why
to
we're
Trader
better than
Joe's.
Victoria's.
It's like walking to Trader Joe's and saying Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, they freak
Yeah,
out.
uh-huh.
What? Who said
Yeah.
Walmart in here?
So
That's
I think
hilarious.
the thing is that we're not looking at our guests like a number. We really want
No,
them
that's
to
a really
have
good
the
point of
best
view, yeah.
experience. And we call it like the best friend treatment. We'll call it the God and Goddess treatment. We're spending individualized time.
Truly care about the individual problem.
Yeah, we truly care about their individual problems, but also like just like down to like a bra fitting. We're not just going and taking a measuring tape and loosely just
No.
you're this and then moving on and handing you a bra. We're going in and saying at your comfortability level, we're going in and saying, hey, this is what's working for you. This is what's not working for you. We're showing our guest exactly if for whatever the reason they weren't purchasing with us today, but now they're more informed, and we want them to be informed. We want them to be educated, and that's really what sets us apart. Like I said, we do trainings through the sexual health or pleasure and health. We do weekly ongoing trainings, and those are things that I set up, so it could be anywhere between sensitivity include training to recently we did one on being able to read somebody's body language. So we want to be able to know, be aware of those things, right? If somebody's feeling uncomfortable, maybe they're going to close their bodies off instead of being open. And we want to be able to read that, because if we can't read that, then they're not going to have the best
You're
experience.
not gonna leave
I have
happy.
I have a question. I think it's a good one. What do you do about the people watching that are too uncomfortable even coming to ask?
Okay, so if you're
What could you
if
say
they're
to them, make them comfortable? That might actually make them even more comfortable than what we've said already.
well, if they're so uncomfortable they don't want to come in, we have our web store, so they can always shop from
Oh,
our
yes,
web
the
store,
web
and
store.
it's shipped from home. But
And
we
that's
also have,
blueboutique.com.
Uh-huh.
Right? Blueboutique.com.
and then we also have curbside pickup in our West Valley location. But we would really encourage just to come in, and even if it's just the first time you look around and browse and you just see how friendly we are, and you leave, and then you come back another time, and then the next time you explore a little bit more, we're okay with that. We actually get really excited when we have regulars because we get to know them more, and so the more that we know them, the more that we're able to serve them. So that's something that we love. Come in and visit with us. We want to talk to you. We want to know what's going on and what's happening in your life.
That's great. It's really great. Emily, what do you have to say?
I like about
Seems like you have
because-
something to say.
yeah, there's
You're like, she's
because there's so
bursting.
many
Like-
people that come in that I'm like, oh my god, this came in that I know that, because you get your regulars, you know, that we've helped, and then you get to know what their style is, and I get excited when they come back and I'm like, wait a minute, I have something that I know that you're gonna love, and they do, and then they're happy, you know, so that it really excites me to do that. I love that about my job.
Well, that's awesome.
I love it.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what
What's the thing you love most about your job?
that like to be able to actually help people like outside of hair, you know. I've had women women cry to me and be like, thank you, you've helped me feel sexy, you've helped me feel comfortable in my size, you know, and because we don't look at you like a number, we don't look at you a size or sexuality, whatever. It's like, I just look at you as a human being, as a soul, you know, and we're helping you with that. And so I've had women like call back and come back and be like, thank you so much, you made me, you helped me with my night with my husband for the first time, you know, or, you know, like, I love helping people be happy, and I'm able to do that here. So
we get to see this magical moment. We put a guest in
That's
a
it.
bra, or we put a guest in a
Lingerie set.
and all of a sudden their shoulders perk back up, and you hear that kind of relief, and their eyes light up, and it's so magical, because now we're seeing somebody fall back in love with their self and go,
And that's huge.
I'm not
Huge. That's it right there.
I
A lot
don't
of people
have
don't
to be
understand that.
society's standard. Sexy is sexy, and that's something that we encourage for everybody to want to be.
And like women who are like, oh, I hate this about my body, but now they come in and they're like, I really want to show this, you know, I
and
feel
you
comfortable with this.
Your whole persona changes when you change,
Yes.
when you
Yeah.
feel better, or you're
Which
more
then in turn
self-confident.
comes out in the bedroom.
It
Which
changes your whole life.
Yeah.
Well, right. When we sit up straight, like there's a pose, and I don't know if I can kind of do it. Let me see if I can. So if you stand like this with your legs apart and your hands on your hips, you're actually raising your testosterone levels and pushing down your cortisone levels, and we're getting confidence, right?
And do that
Well,
again?
so like this, like a what Superwoman pose.
Nice.
That's actually something that I learned. Superwoman, Wonder Woman. This is something that I learned during our training with the bras. But what that does is that we get to see that moment when people stop doing this and they start doing this, and their confidence boosts up. And so, what an amazing thing for us as empowering women, empowering our guests to be able to see this.
find their sexy.
Amazing, yeah.
Find their sexy.
Find their sexy.
Yep.
It's magical,
Give their
and you get
sexy
stuck
back.
here.
Find their sexy. Exactly. That's the magical part about this job. Yeah.
That's awesome.
To be able to do that.
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah, I
What
do too.
keeps me here.
That's one of my favorite things. And I'm like, just like even with bras, because I get like, I'm gonna get you into a bra,
Oh,
and it's
very
gonna be
determined.
you're going to change your mind on how you feel about bras, because if your bra is uncomfortable, it doesn't fit you right. Come see us.
Mm-hmm. They're
Truly.
supposed to be comfortable.
Truly.
Yeah, we talked on the last show. You have from size A to K. Right?
Yeah, so a little bit in A, but mostly B to K, and from 28 to 44 in bands. But we're gonna have like a whole show about
Okay, what does that mean? Though?
in the band.
What's a band?
Oh, so the band is like the part that goes around the rib cage, and then the A, B, C, D, that's cut sizing.
So you actually get that specific.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, It's
Victoria's
I call it-
Secret doesn't do that. do they?
No, well they do. That's so there's a little bit of a science to it. I call it chaotic science, because here's the thing.
They have a
Here's the
preset.
thing about bras. They are not preset, and every company uses a different fit model and different pattern, and so they're going to fit differently. So I can measure you and go, Adam, you're a 28.
Because she's
B.
gonna measure me for a
I
bra.
can't. I
this
will.
weekend, yeah.
That's what we're gonna do on our.
Makes sense? I don't care.
We'll do
Fine,
it on
let's
the
do
bra
it.
fitting one. That's
If
what
you,
we're doing.
If you guys made me wear some wild rave clothes, you don't know, I would have
Yeah.
done it.
I
I didn't know that was an
do it.
option.
So
I
now
I just
when
want
we
to see
do
what
our bra
happened.
fitting
Whatever, yeah.
All right.
video, we're gonna do that. But yeah, I can tell you.
I mean,
that
I
you're
would have
this
gone
one-
down to the jog. Right?
What?
That
Yeah.
one up there,
I would've
the
gone,
rainbow
okay.
jockstrap and
Yeah.
the shirt. That
The
matches
shirt,
mine.
maybe, but not the jog. Not
I
the
mean,
show, yeah.
it's Facebook, right?
And then some Google boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
it
for
would be
this
cute.
weekend. That's for this weekend.
Not for the parade. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I can tell you you're one size, and then you take that information and you go somewhere else. Well, that's not necessarily going to pan out, because
Really?
it's a different
No, I will.
Brand.
bra, a different company, and even down to colorways, it can change in the way it fits. So that's another thing why we say, like, come in and see us, because we're really going to take the time to make sure. But that's literally with any of our products. We want you to come in so that we can teach you about the products. You're feeling super comfortable with what you're buying, and you truly
Be
know it.
safe.
And be safe.
Be safe with
Be
it.
safe.
We know what will work and what won't work for safety.
Safe for
Safety for really anything. first
What
one
kind
that's
is
an
it?
industry like saying. It's called Without a Base, Without a Trace.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
And that just boils down to, without getting too explicit, that we are actually vacuums and not leaf blowers. So we want something to stop.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's safety.
How
There's
do you
things,
say this?
There's things that you have to be aware of that you don't end up on my weird ER
In
story,
the
right?
ER story, right?
Okay,
Asking
yeah,
to
yeah.
please help me retrieve this.
So, it's funny. I put on my Bumble profile. I'm a regular at the ER. So many people started talking to me. I'm like, I don't even know. It was a joke. I put it on there as a joke.
What
It
can
was
we
funny.
put up this guy's?
Yeah. It was my dad. I was going to the emergency room a lot for my dad, and I was talking to this nurse. She goes, "Oh yeah, that'd be funny. You should put that on your dating profile." I'm like, "All right." I had a few drinks. I was like, "All right." The next day, I'm getting all these responses. I'm like,
I can
"Oh,
imagine.
is this-
Yeah.
That would've
Are
been
you
entertaining.
serious?"
Yeah.
I was like,
all of
"Are
a
you
sudden you
serious?"
hit a kink world. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
There's a
I was
kink
like,
for
what?
everything.
Yeah. What is going on? They didn't care. Some cared, some didn't. Some were doctors, some nurses. I was like, this is just weird.
Just kidding.
JK, I didn't
Stop
include
sending
the
me
X-ray
pictures.
pictures.
So, like, can you relate to this story? Oh yeah.
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 Well, thank you guys for being on the show. Is there anything else you'd
Thank
like
you.
to add?
Got the discount.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
uh-huh.
okay, yeah.
Our-
I knew if I said it like that. Anything else
Yeah.
you guys like to add besides I'm good?
It's a good thing you
Well,
asked
I
her
can-
and not
I can
me,
have
because
it.
I would have forgot.
I just
That's
wanna make
such
sure-
a great time. So
In case you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to share about the Die Hard
no,
dive.
yeah,
What
not
is
that
that
one.
dive for anyway? Is that for
Yeah,
that?
it's Manic
Yeah.
Panic.
Manic Panic.
Uh-huh.
So it's really bright fluorescent green.
Another
Pink,
one of those. Yeah,
orange.
another one of those.
What
Just
is
like
the
a
clear
really
one?
uniquely items.
Is
The
that
clear, this one,
Yeah.
it's silver.
Silver.
It just needs
Silver?
to be
Oh, cool.
shook up a little. It's
Okay.
kind of settling.
It's got silver filaments in it. But
It's
is there
a
anything else you guys
temporary
like
hair
to add?
colors. M's got the we got some fun things going on with this podcast in particular. So
Or were you gonna hit base with that one? About the 15.
I'm
about
like,
the
what are we talking
discount.
about? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
See,
talk
he
about
said he was
it.
gonna talk.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
but you guys
not,
can.
not us.
You guys can bring it up too. No, it's all right.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure there was nothing
giveaways.
else.
No, just come on. We have everything. Lube.
But it's
We've got
Lube,
cards, games, we've got,
condoms.
you know.
I mean, really, it's
Even just coming
you
in and
have
have a
to come-
conversation if you
come
have-
and
if you
see
want.
it to know how unique it is. And also, these stores are absolutely beautiful. We've got the most beautiful chandeliers in our store. It's just not the.
You just
I
need
think
to-
that with our
It's classy.
with
It's classy.
with the
There you
type of
go.
shop you are,
There
you
you
can
go.
get a
Non-trashy.
there's a stigmatism. Like you think, oh, it's the seedy little shop. It's not. It is
A lot.
airy and breathable and educated.
It's more than just a sex store.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
it's
Most
and
definitely.
the store's mostly full of lingerie, by the way.
But you'll
Oh,
need
yeah.
your ID
And-
to
and
get in the
dresses
back. You'll have
and
to
clothes,
be 18 or
yeah.
older to get in the back.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do a little tour after this. We'll stop and I'll start up again,
Okay.
and then we'll do a little tour because it's
Absolutely.
easier. But before we go, they've been teasing you for these specials, and these specials are pretty huge. That's why they're like, "Are you gonna say it? Are you gonna
Yeah,
tell them?"
Who's gonna say it?
Who's
so
gonna say it?
if
can
you
say it all
come
at once.
down to Blue Boutique downtown and spend $200, all right, that's what we said, $200, you're gonna get a $50 gift card to Twist Bar Bistro Social, or a $50 gift card. We got one more view right there. A $50 gift card to Blue Boutique when you spend $200.
But they have to come to this location.
You have to come to the downtown location. So that's Twist at 32 Exchange, Bar, Bistro, Social. There you go. It's a limited time offer, and they only have a few of these, but they do have a few, so come down and do it. If you're planning on buying stuff for Pride or for this weekend or for
Festival
anything,
stuff.
right? You're like, oh yeah, I'll go spend $200 and get $50 off, basically. Come on down and do that. You'll have to use the Blue Boutique gift card another time, but you still get $50, right? And for listening to the podcast, interacting with the podcast that you're watching or listening to, you get a 15% off.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's,
And that's all stores.
That's all stores, which are,
Until next
because I've had a
Thursday.
few people ask me how many stores are there. There's 4 stores. Sugar House, downtown, where we're at right now, West Valley, and Ogden. So you got 4 stores. Where's the Ogden one? Do you guys know? I haven't been out there for a while.
Boulevard, Washington Boulevard.
Washington Boulevard. So go check
Weird
it
that I knew
out.
that one.
But of course, we all have Google Maps or iMaps or whatever, and you can find it that way. Very easy to find. So remember that.
And that goes
Great
until next
discount.
Thursday.
That goes until next Thursday. But they have a limited amount of these and a limited amount of these. And so make sure you get in as soon as you can, preferably this weekend. Because you probably have the time, right? Come in, do some shopping, and get a super good deal.
We're open
You
from
can go.
10:30
You
to
can go
10.
have dinner on them.
We're closed.
Oh, yeah.
We're closed
We're open
Sunday.
from 10:30 to 10, but closed Sunday.
Okay.
So they're down at the Pride for the garden walk. They can come on over and check out what we got for them. Or before you can get set up with your clothes.
And you can listen and watch Blue Boutique. I'm not sure where I'll be next time. I think I'll be in West Valley next time. Every Thursday at 5 o'clock. Every Thursday at 5 o'clock. The Last Call Entertainment Podcast. Thank you guys for being on here.
Thank you.
I have
Thank you.
I have like sound effects I'm not using.
Do you?
Oh,
You can do all of them. Yeah. See you guys. Appreciate it. Goodbye.
We're gonna wait because I made it to about 80 F-bombs. High five us.
Taste that one. I put your
I'm
little
dying
cookie
of
thing
thirst
right
here.
here.
I had to taste
Okay,
it
thank
a couple
I
times.
know,
You
I'm
need
like
water.
stuck to this.
My
thing.
butt is stuck to
Yeah,
this.
it's so hot, right?
I'm like sweating.
There was a minute there, like at 13 minutes or something. I kind of got tired. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, but come on, what else?
Step out
Did
of
we
it.
do okay?
Oh yeah, we did great.
Thank you. Yeah.